You need two things to win the game of life. You need a game plan and you need an execution plan. Because at the end of the day, if you don't have either one of those things, your game isn't complete and you won't win the game of life. In this video, I'm going to talk about those two things and also talk about One Life, which is the system that I created to help you play and win the game of life. If you haven't already subscribed to my weekly video newsletter, I want to invite you to do that at gmarkphillips.com/subscribe. That's where I talk about these concepts in more depth, once a week video right into your inbox about these concepts that we're all playing with as we play this game of life. And when you subscribe to that video newsletter, I'm going to give you some free PDF downloads. One of them is the core component from One Life, which is called How to Find Your Mission in Life. And again, you can find that at gmarkphillips.com/subscribe. That's the core component, the core tool or core component of One Life, because if you don't know that's your game plan. You develop your game plan based on your mission. Your mission is going to be different than my mission. So your game plan is going to be different than my game plan, right? Your day-to-day actions that you take and how you think and how you act, how you be and how you do is going to be different from mine. But the principles and the questions in How to Find Your Mission in Life, there's approximately 41 ideas and insights that for you to contemplate on who you are, why God / the creator / you are here, why you're created and why you're here, what you're built for. That's one of the ideas. What's your ikigai, what makes you come alive, the great Howard Thurman quote, right? Don't look at what the world needs. Look at what makes you come alive and then do that thing, because the world needs you to come alive. The world needs individuals now more than ever. Always, the world needs individuals. Individuals change the course of the future. Individuals change humanity, right? A person stands up and goes, you know what? I don't think the way you think, or I have a different idea about how this world could be. Thank God for those individuals. Otherwise, we would be herded along by the powers that are by people that are in positions of power in this world. Most of them, because I do now believe this is a fallen world run by a beast system. We worship money in this world. We worship stupid things in this world. Right? Corporations have hijacked our consciousness and made us worship those things. Many people eat dumb food, not healthy for the body. They watch dumb shows that induce fear and anxiety in the world, agitate them, make them angry, make them pre-programmed to act certain ways. They listen to stupid music that lowers their vibration. Right? Again, I used to do all these things. But as we play this game of life, we want to make sure that we are on our purpose and that we're doing the work that the designer the creator who created us to do for the purpose of life. Because you look around in the world and in nature, yes, on one hand, it can be savage, but on the other hand, it is divine, right? It's godlike. We're a part of that. We get to choose how we roll because human beings have free will, right? Human beings have a conscious level of awareness about, we can step outside and see ourselves and reflect, and we can chisel off and we can make and build and design ourselves. That's where it starts. That's the secret sauce of One Life, which is changing your self-concept, right? Changing your self-image. Because if you don't change your self-image first, you will never be able to take the actions necessary to win the game. Be you, do you, and you win. Sun Tzu said, if you know yourself and you know the enemy, you'll win every time. But again, the system, and I don't want to get too far off on the rabbit hole, because depending on where you're at on the spectrum of awakening, we all are on a spectrum, a continuum of awakening, it can be triggering for some people to talk about a system. They don't want to hear it, right? They think it's woo-woo and conspiracy conspiracy theories, even though, I like to go back to what George Carlin said. I mean, it's not a conspiracy theorist that people get together and go, hey, let's, enter into a business opportunity and change hearts and minds. Marketers do it all the time. Advertisers do it all the time. The problem is people sometimes have a difficult time understanding that governments would do it too, right? That government in the Middle East starts with an I, ends with an L, they all do it. They all hire the best advertising firms in the world to come up with campaigns to push an agenda. Yeah, it's just the way that it is. But anyway, I digress. The game of life is won by developing a game plan and developing an action plan, right? And again, you can learn more at thisismyonelife.com. That is the entire system there. But if you got those two things, you're good to go. And then continually refine the game plan, your strategies and tactics, and then continually execute on a daily basis. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you. I will chat with you in the next one. Leave me a thumbs up if you like this type of content, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye-bye.